welcome to Two Jews Making Food. I'm Amy.
And I'm Rebecca.
And today it's Turkey Lurkey time.
It's Turkey
Lurkey time.
Is that the dance?
No, I don't know. It's on time. It's Turkey Lurkey time.
Oh, I saw that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember. That was a weird
It's a weird one. It's a weird one. Anyway, it's actually Turkey-less
It's
Lurkey
Turkey-less
time.
Lurkey time.
This is our Thanksgiving episode, but we're
Yes.
keeping it real simple for you today.
We're giving thanks for not having to make a turkey.
Yeah, we're giving thanks that it's a 2-show film day, and our first episode was far more involved. Right, Billy?
Right.
Billy's here.
We have a guest back.
He's our
Billy,
2-show
Billy
supporter.
Field, our lovely veteran who's here with us today, and he was just enjoying some soup from the other episode we did now. So today I'm doing a Thanksgiving side.
I love that.
And you're doing the rage
yes, butterboards.
the butterboard.
It's people are up in arms about it. They're not sure if they like it or not.
Or butterboard, but a butterboard.
Butterboard.
It's all over the internet.
Yes, the TikTok sensation.
Yes.
Or the offensive butterboard.
So Rebecca's making what looks to be a very beautiful and very tiny butterboard.
Well, I kind of think large butterboards are kind of strange. Like, who's going to serve like 10 pounds of butter at their Thanksgiving?
Jews.
No, they don't. Jews don't serve 10 pounds of butter.
Me.
Because you're not
I'm married to an Irishman, of course.
But you're
I'm
not
going
going
to
to have meat and butter anyway.
That's true. Well, I would because I'm a bad Jew.
Well,
but, you know.
there you go. So, what are you starting with over there?
So I am making a roasted sweet potato salad. Essentially, it's roasted sweet potatoes, and then you toss it with arugula and toasted hazelnuts.
I love this.
And you toss it in apple cider vinegar. It's very, very simple. Because I'm out of my mind right now, I forgot the apple cider vinegar at home.
Happens.
So today's audience is going to get it with more of a balsamic glaze. I think it'll still be delicious.
I think it's going to still be delicious.
So sorry, I messed that up. But for those at home,
when you recreate it at home,
if it's super delicious when we eat it, I'll be like, you know what? Forget the apple cider vinegar. Use balsamic glaze. Whatever.
Do it. Well, so get started. What are you doing?
Yeah, so I'm gonna start cutting up my sweet potatoes because they need to go in the oven to roast. 425 or 400, 425, whatever you normally would roast your sweet potatoes at. They take a while. You're gonna cut them up kind of like you'll see like big slices, almost like sweet potato fries. I'm gonna get to it.
I was going to say, are you going to get there?
I'm going to get there. I'm getting there.
Well, I'm a little bit nervous about this butterboard. I am the one that usually plans it all out, but I have not actually made a butterboard yet.
I think you're going to be okay.
We're on a journey together. And you know what I got? Salted butter.
Yes. What kind of butter? Kerrygold.
Kerrygold salted butter.
Which reminds me.
Tell me.
With a butterboard, you have to have bread.
Yes.
And we're so lucky that Carissa's Bakery is our bread sponsor today. And they've given us this beautiful spread of bread. Spread of bread.
Spread of bread.
There's salty, sour, pickled rye. They're boule. There's like an olive one, a baguette.
It's kind of
so we're going to have lots of bread to try this butter with.
This is kind of like
you guys
frosting
are
a
lucky.
cake.
Billy, it's going to be good.
Billy, can't wait.
We're going to go butter crazy.
This is a little
So thank you, Carissa's, for being our bread.
Yes, thank you.
Bread donor.
So, supplier of bread.
Supplier of delicious bread.
So I left this out since this morning. So it's been several hours sitting on the counter. It's actually very easy to spread.
Even almost room temp or even less than room temp. Like room temp.
It's room temp at this point, yeah, 100%. And it spreads so easily. This is fun. I'm excited about the butter. I just find it very relaxing.
Show's over.
Thanks for coming.
I'm cutting off the ugly bits from the sweet potato. AKA
nobody wants the ugly
butts. The whole butter.
I'm using the whole butter.
If it were a bigger board, you might need 2 sticks. And this is
I even brought an extra.
It's a double stick.
I even brought an extra stick.
Did you?
I did. I don't know. I hadn't done it yet, so I wanted to be prepared. Oh wow!
I told the folks in the last episode that my knife is very sharp, so hopefully this won't be a bloody episode, but I'll do my best to not.
Always putting a piece of yourself into every meal. The Jewish way.
I have a baking dish here. You can also use a cookie sheet. I'm just going to use a baking dish for this one because that's what I found. So I'm going to throw my sweet potatoes in there as I'm cutting them.
I'm very excited about this. I mean, this seems like a lot.
The butter or my sweet potatoes?
The whole thing, to be perfectly honest. But this, it's very zen. It's very zen to butter this board.
Well, what's fun about a butterboard is you can get creative with it with whatever you put on the butterboard. And I see all kinds of interesting things.
Salt flakes, but I got salted butter, and I thought salt flakes on salted butter might be a lot. So I figured I would.
I think if you're going to do salt flakes, you got to get unsalted.
Unsalted butter, yeah. But I decided I like salted butter, and that's what I'm using.
Me too.
All right, so I'm going to just put some chives. These chives are from my garden. It's like it's the Hail Mary.
I can't believe you're not making the cocktail first.
Oh, I should probably do that.
You really should. Let's
All right,
pause
all
on
right,
the
I'm
butter and
pausing
get a
on
drink.
this and get to what's important.
Yeah. No.
All right, so today
This
I'm
group
making...
needs a cocktail,
yeah.
I can tell.
It's
they
a
have
chai-
masks on, so I can't really tell, but
It's a chai teeny.
Chai
so
teeny.
I like
you're
this.
chai teeny.
I don't even know what that means, Amy. Yes, I'm chai teeny.
You're little. Well, you're not really.
I'm
whatever.
little enough, I
Let's
suppose,
stop
to be
talking
a
now.
chai teeny. So I am using vanilla vodka, and I'm putting about 1.5 ounces in per
drink. So you're doing extra because we're giving some to them?
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm making this. And then I made chai tea. So you can either do chai tea where you hand pick all your ingredients and you boil it together. I just use chai tea bags, and there is a tea bag that has like extra flavor in it. And you don't need to get extra.
And this is just
it
a
works
regular chai tea,
really
not
well.
like a vanilla chai?
No, it's just regular chai tea, and I steeped it this morning, and then I let it cool, and I like the way that honey tastes in my tea. Some people use sugar if they're making like a chai latte, but I like the way the honey tastes. So I put the honey in.
I apologize, I'm gonna make some noise.
Oh, Amy, during my recipe.
I'm sorry! I'm switching to a cookie sheet because this is too small.
Oh, well, fair enough. And you have to put the honey in when the tea is hot, because if you try to add the honey to your shaker with the ice in it, it will clump up and it's a mess. So it's about, let's say, 2 ounces or so.
So you
of
added
the
honey in
chai. I did.
Nice.
And then I'm adding a little bit of half and
I
half.
brought you my Peter Moreno honey for that.
Oh, you should have.
Fancy honey.
'Cause everybody likes peanut merino honey. All right. And then you just shake it.
With flair. You gotta smile. Over
And
the
now,
shoulder, flip it.
To be, you know,
No?
if I was, I'd set it on fire if I was fancy.
Oh.
So now I have a foamer, and to make this fancy, I'm creating foam.
Say no more.
And it's off. But I find that I tried to make it with cold foam because this is a cold drink, but I found that the cold foam didn't like stand up well enough to the cocktail.
I love cold foam. I'm a sucker for cold foam.
Well, you're getting
so-
hot.
it's so ridiculous,
A cold
though.
drink with some hot foam because I like the way that the hot foam behaves.
All right, fine.
So, oh, and then I wanted to put I have to do the rim, Amy.
Oh,
I almost forgot the rim.
We're all about rimming our
Me
glasses
too.
here.
Like,
We love a good rimmed glass.
me too.
She's got our custom coupes. These are our TJMF coupe glasses.
They've been
That's what
with
they
us
call
since
We
the
thought it was
beginning.
coupe. It turns out it's coupe.
It's coupe?
It's coupe.
Oh, we could never figure it out.
The little birdie guys told us that.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Kai, who's like, a cocktail expert, apparently, said
That's
that
what
it's
he
called
told us.
coupe. Well, there's no accent at the end, so I guess it is coupe.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, coupe.
So I am putting a little bit of brown sugar and a little bit of pumpkin spice. And pumpkin spice,
Pumpkin spice. That's very Thanksgiving-y.
yes, but it also reflects a lot of the flavors that are already found in the chai tea. Oh, look how pretty that is.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, did you tell them what to do when you rim a glass?
Oh, you have to use some kind of like lime or lemon. You can't use water because it dissolves the sugar.
She gets mad at She gets like, do not use water when you rim your
It
glass.
makes the glass
She gets
really
very cross.
super sticky. Well,
There
it
were a
gets
couple
little bit-
episodes where she was like lecturing the audience, like, do not use water. But it's true, it doesn't work, so don't use water.
Go.
On a recent cocktail I made for the
Did you
show.
use water?
No, remember I used caramel. It was good.
Oh, that was good. That was delicious.
But the cocktail was disgusting.
Wait, which one was that?
That was the apple cider one I made.
Oh, that was all right.
No, that's because I didn't properly make it on the show because I forgot the booze. So when I went home and I made it for real, and it has butterscotch schnapps in it, and it says an ounce of butterscotch schnapps, 2 ounces of caramel vodka, 2 ounces of apple cider, and the butterscotch schnapps is so sweet, and then the cider's sweet, and the vodka kind of has a sweetness. It was too much. So I think when I put it on the list of recipes for that episode, I was like, splash of butterscotch schnapps, because it was like, you couldn't drink it. So, but that's what I like about this show. I like to discover new things and on the show itself.
While it's happening.
On air. Ugh, that's horrible. Like that. That looks so cute. I gotta get a picture.
So that's that. Now, like I said, you can make this hot. I just preferred it cold myself, so I decided to make it cold. But if, some people, they don't like, you offer like hot toddies. You come in from like being in the snow or just walking in the wind or out seeing lights or whatever you're doing. You want to have like a nice warm cocktail. This is a lovely
I'm gonna
way.
style the photo.
Please do.
I think I have to take photos for our Instagram while on air because
Well, because
Why
otherwise
not?
we drink it and then we don't have it.
then we don't have it. You gotta record these things.
Me too.
It looks so cute. I don't know if you can see it from the above camera. From the yeah. Oh, here.
Got it.
It's a little bit hard to see there, but it's really pretty, especially with what is that, cinnamon on top? I wasn't paying attention.
It's again a pumpkin pie spice just because I liked the mix of what was in there.
Oh, this is very photographable.
Oh, good.
Very cute.
So making a little extra
Nice, as you should.
for our.
Then we can taste it. So cute.
This.
Okay, put that back.
Are you trying it now?
Yeah, we're gonna try it now.
Here we go.
Okay.
Cheers.
L'chaim.
L'chaim. It's nice, right?
I expected it to be sweeter, and it's really not. I mean, it's got a nice sweetness to it,
but
it's
it's
not
light.
super sweet.
It's light sweetness.
Would somebody like to come up over here and grab the samples for everybody?
Here, I can
Walk around that way. Although, who cares? Walk in front of the camera.
Now, I have to say, you can sweeten this to your liking. Like I said, I used honey. Some people use white sugar. Some people were suggesting brown sugar.
Huh.
But the brown sugar rim, it could work.
She got serving skills until she trips on a
the
camera
wires.
leg.
Well, you know.
What do you think? You tried it, or this is your? You were making this the other night, right?
Yeah.
I was like, do it for the show.
It's delicious.
She carried 4. Oh, are we short? We're short one.
Oh, no, I have an extra
Cup.
this.
Right.
An extra this.
The server's got to get one.
Of course.
She has to get a big one.
Right? We can do that.
Very good.
How are those looking, Amy? Right, it's just kind of nice and light. It's simple.
So I've cut up my sweet potatoes. I am going to toss them with olive oil. Sorry, I'm using olive oil. That's okay. Enough to coat it properly. Salt and pepper. You know what I've also done and I didn't bring today, which is very good, but does make it can kind of burn. You have to be careful, like when you're making it. Last time I made this, I threw on a little bit of maple syrup on the, which actually was really good. So
Now, do you put it on at the beginning or you put it on at the end?
the maple syrup?
Yeah.
I put it on at the beginning and I cooked it, but some of them did burn.
Yeah, I was going to say, because
That's
sometimes
the
when I cook with
challenge.
maple syrup, you have to be careful not to burn
Yeah,
it.
and so the first batch did burn a little bit. The second batch was fine because I knew what I was doing that time. But you could pour a little on at the end, sure. Why not? All right, so I'm just tossing my sweet potatoes with salt, pepper, and olive oil, enough to coat it. And then you are gonna get it in the oven. What?
I have to butterboard.
Keep butterboarding.
The nice thing is that it just stays, like, because it's room temperature butter.
Room temperature. Oh, it's so good. Can't wait. I will say I like cold butter, like a lot.
I bet you could do this and then put it in the refrigerator.
Oh yeah, you totally could. I know a guy who gets up early and takes his butter out so that it'll soften. So then he goes back to, gets up, puts the butter on the counter, goes back to bed, and then when he awakens, his butter is properly soft.
Really?
That's a commitment to butter that I may not be healthy. I don't know. Maybe it's okay. He's very skinny, so.
Well, is he does it every day?
Every day? I don't know.
Or it's for like a party?
That reminds me of my grandma, she lived to 101.
It's amazing.
And she started acting in her 80s, I think. And she did a commercial for a phone company. I'm gonna just put these in the oven.
Yeah.
It was like Southwestern Bell or something. And the commercial was all about that phone rates were so cheap. So it's all these elderly people at a retirement home. And it was all about how phone rates were so cheap back when, people actually used, had to pay for long distance, that all these people's children were calling them all the time. And they didn't like it. And so, like, one guy's walking on the golf course and somebody's chasing him with the phone, and the guy's like, "Tell him I'm dead." But one of my grandma's lines was that she loved it so much because there was, like, all this food that they got to eat. She loved to eat.
Yep. Like craft services?
Yeah.
She loves the craft.
Plus, a lot of the scenes had food. So
doesn't
so
love
at
that?
one point, they're interviewing her as her character, and she says to the camera, "I love when my son calls, but every day." And you said something that made me think of that. I don't know why I told that story. It was good. She was a character, my grandma Peggy.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
Yeah.
What are you putting on that butter?
I know. What are you putting on that butter?
So now on this board,
Saying anything.
I am
Don't tell the
putting-
story about my grandma Peggy.
I was letting her tell the story about Grandma Peggy. So this is crushed up cashews.
Cashews.
And then I have a little bit of fig jam that I put over the top.
Ooh.
And now I'm going to top it with a little bit of rose petals.
Wow.
Because why not? They're edible.
I'm gonna skip that part.
What?
The roast.
You are not.
It's gonna taste like flowers,
No, Amy.
but it's very pretty.
You eat rose petals?
You can.
You can. They are edible.
I know.
What's that?
You can eat your roses?
You can. Can you
Some
eat
of
just?
them.
I think that there's special. Are there special roses that are for eating or? That's true.
No, look
Yeah.
at these fun little
If
rose
they've got
buds.
pesticides, one, don't do that, and two, don't eat them. I'm now toasting some hazelnuts, which are then going to get kind of chopped up and sprinkled on the salad. So yeah, even though it's a Thanksgiving episode, we're like hardly doing anything Thanksgiving related because we're tired, people. We're very tired.
Well, I have to say, usually by the time it gets to Thanksgiving, there's like,
Everybody knows how to make
you
a
have what you're
turkey.
going to have. Like
Yeah.
everyone has their family traditions. They're going to make what they're going to make. So it's nice when you have like a couple of things that you can kind of add into the traditions and make it new.
Yes, my salad is very good, and it's very. I think it came from a spa, that put out the recipe. It's very healthy, and it's tasty, and it's like a nice change for sweet potatoes for Thanksgiving. So, I thought I would make this for you today. Do you want to keep working on that, and should we go to the Yiddish lesson?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to cut up some bread.
It
with
is
this.
time for the Yiddish lesson of the day. I think this one's me and my dad. So let's check it out and see what he has for us today.
Give it to him.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Amy. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
How are you in this holiday
I'm
season?
good. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I can. Favorite holiday.
I know it is. It's delicious. So Thanksgiving is not complete without some Yiddish. At least not in our house. So what is the Yiddish word of the day?
This is a good one. I'm surprised we haven't used this one
haven't done this
before.
one?
Yeah, this one is called Tummler. Tummler.
Tumler. I've never even heard of that one. What
Well,
is it?
A Tummler is the life of the party.
Oh,
A fun maker, a live wire, a clown, a prankster. One who creates a lot of noise. One who gets things done. One who puts people together. It's
it's the party
a
started.
very
Hype
lively,
person?
energetic MC host kind of person.
Or like a hype man or girl.
Yeah, just
A
always
host.
something going on in their head to make people laugh or to bring people together. That's what a tumbler is. It's a
Did
good
this
thing.
come from I feel like this came from like the Borscht Belt or something.
That's probably where it came from. Well, I'm
Yeah.
sure it came from Europe, but in the Borscht Belt, these hotels all had entertainment and they always had an MC, and the MC was like a tumbler. He'd
Yeah.
get the audience involved, he'd get he'd bring out the acts, he'd tell jokes, he would just keep the party rolling. That's
So like some of the Jews would go to the Borscht Belt and be like, this year I'm staying at Schmendrick's because they got a better tumbler. Last year at Rosenberg's, the tumbler was garbage.
that's good. There you go.
I want to go to Schmendrick's.
If you can find it, you can go.
Is that a
there.
Yiddish word, Schmendrick? We haven't done that
Yeah.
either. Have we?
We've done that.
Oh, we
Yeah, I
have done
think
Schmendrick? Oh,
yeah.
right. All right. Well, anyway, tumbler. So I think I'm a bit of a tumbler.
Yeah, I think so.
I
You're
like to get the party started.
a doer, a go-getter, an organizer. That's a tumbler. Someone that's always busy, always making things happen. That's really what a tumbler is.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
That's a good one.
tumble on,
Tumulon. I'm
tumble
gonna
away.
get the party started in the kitchen. Well, it's been started, I think. But all right. Well, happy Thanksgiving, you tumbler.
Not to be confused with tumbler, like
Tumbler or like
tumbler.
Tumblr.
Okay. All right, so-
Tumler. Okay. A
So you
Tumblr. All
enjoy,
right, good word.
you enjoy your holidays and your holiday.
Thank you. Where's mom?
She stepped out for a minute.
All right. Say hi.
Hi,
All right. Love you, Dad.
love you too.
All right.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
A Tumblr.
A Tumblr.
I think
What is it?
Tummler. A Tumblr.
Tumblr?
Tumblr.
Tumblr.
Like somebody making a tumult.
I don't know about it. Somebody
Is it
maybe making a tumult, but Tumblr. It's somebody who's like the life of gets the party started.
Yeah.
Okay, like when you go to a sitcom and you have the person
Oh, yes,
filming
the
before
warm-up
the
crew,
warm-up guy, the court jester, somebody who loves to like have a good time at a party, a go-getter. I think we're both tumblers.
A whole show of it.
We like to tummel.
Tumble.
Yeah.
Is that how you use that?
No, maybe. He tumbled all day, making everybody have a good time. I don't know. Normally he uses it in a sentence. I don't think we did this time. I'm like, use it in a sentence, but it's
I
always
like
like,
to-
my brothers. He doesn't have a brother. He's like, he loves to have a good time and throw a good party. He's such a tumbler. That's what he does every time.
Oh.
So anyway, tumbler. That's the Yiddish lesson
No,
of the
you
day.
didn't put any oil or anything in that.
No,
You
I'm just
Making them
toasting
toasty.
these hazelnuts dry, and then I'm gonna put them in a bag and I'm gonna smash them.
smash them.
By the magic of television, my sweet potatoes are out of the oven.
Wow, you did amazing.
I know, right? Look at that. Wow. Overhead.
I am shocked by
Look at
your
that.
ability to cook those so quickly.
I know, right? Magic. They're already done. Look, I do prepare. Anyway, so the sweet potatoes are done. They're just kind of
The
chilling over there.
butterboard is done.
Butterboard's done. You know, we have another cutting
So-
board. You can maybe cut the baguette.
Yeah, so I made a sweet one. I put some brown sugar and
Brown
some
sugar.
spices in the center. I have just regular butter because some people don't like anything on it. So there's fig and a little bit of cashews and roses. And then I have chive and a little bit of chrysanthemum
Ooh.
because that's pretty fun.
So
So which
I'm
one?
gonna try the flour, but again, not my thing.
I mean, you
But-
can also crumple it. They're very
True.
crumpled. Like, don't eat the whole flour if you're not into
Yeah.
it.
You could do
Just
like
skip it.
anything. You could do or lots of herbs.
Well, they even said like raisins, or you can do cranberries are great. But it started to feel like a meal, but on butter, which that got a little weird to me personally.
Yeah. I'd
Which
say
one
do
should
some of the baguette. Ooh.
Okay.
Here, look, let's just break it. There you go. Exercise for the day done.
Well,
Let's do some of the salted, soured, pickled rye.
I was looking for a knife.
Oh, I think they're over there. Well, you want to use try
Yeah.
mine,
Yeah, I'll just.
or we just tear it, you know.
Yep.
So yeah, my hazelnuts. It's gonna be a bit hot in this bag, but you know, whatever. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna put them in this Ziploc, which I'll probably melt.
Can I
What?
use this, or are you using it?
I need to. Well, I need
Smashing
to.
it out. All right, I'm gonna have
smash-
butter while you're.
All right. What are you doing?
I'm having butter.
Did we didn't take a picture of it?
Oh, all right.
Put it back.
That's not bad.
It's the flowers
Oh, more flowers, of course,
bread.
and bread.
and the microphone. Look at this. We got to take away from the show to take the picture.
You know the ones that grow?
Oh wait, I want my hand out of it. That's good.
And oh, very pretty. Okay.
All right.
And continue.
Okay, now I can go back to my
You can
eating.
go back to eating the bread. You know,
I
make
don't know why people were so up in arms about this. I think this is hilarious. Some people were using like mascarpone cheese,
Oh yeah.
Some people
Well,
were-
oh yes. People started doing cream cheese boards.
but you could do a cream cheese
But I'm
board if you
fine
were
with
going to
that.
do a bagel charcuterie board, which we did early on in first
Yes,
season
actually,
one.
our very first episode on LTV was Bangin' Bagel Brunch, and I did. I made a bagel accoutrements charcuterie board.
Okay, that's delicious.
Is it?
Yes.
Serve me up a piece. I'll taste it.
I'm too busy eating.
Okay, fine. All right. Now I'm gonna bang my hazelnuts.
Gonna bang on my drums all
Because you want them to
day.
be, you want the hazelnuts, I should say it and then bang. You want the hazelnuts to be kind of, crushed a bit, not whole hazelnuts. So give them a bit of a smack in the bag.
Which one do you like? Do you like the fig? Do you like chives?
Fig.
Sweet.
Oh, chives, I'll try that too.
I wanna bang on my hazelnuts.
people to listen to. Thank you.
Is that enough?
Bread break. Oh, look at you. That's another way to do it. Oh my god.
It's good, right?
That's so delicious.
I don't know why people would say it's bad.
So good. Okay.
This kind of smells like mandelbrot with this.
All right. I'm ready to plate.
Is this enough? Squished?
I got a pretty platter.
I got a platter.
I'm going to put some arugula on.
See, I love arugula underneath.
I love arugula too.
And arugula
I love the
you.
pepperiness of arugula.
Yeah. Well, it's really nice with the sweetness of the sweet potato.
Yes, I'm a fan.
Okay, hold on. Let's see if that.
Thanks.
Do those seem crushed enough?
All right, so I'm gonna plate this. All you do, I mean, it's so simple. So I put some arugula on the plate, and you just lay your sweet potatoes over the top.
Yeah.
What are you gonna make? Oh, the butterboard and the sweet potato. The sweet potato, it's really good. And yes, it's supposed to be apple cider vinegar that you drizzle on top, but I forgot it because
It's going to
I'm
be delicious with the other
a total mess.
type of vinegar.
I think it'll be yummy.
It'll be good. It'll be good.
I have some in.
Samantha's gonna get you some butter. Rebecca, you want to start drizzling those hazelnuts on top? So just, sprinkle the hazelnuts on top. It's very pretty. It's very colorful. Thank you. One more. Over here. Okay, good. Then again, you would drizzle apple cider vinegar, but today I'm doing balsamic glaze because somebody had some in the fridge here, and I'm like, I'm going to use your balsamic glaze. Sorry, I don't know whose it is, but thank you. But I think this will be good. So I think it's.
It gives it more color.
Yeah. Oh, you taking the picture for this one? Thank you. All right. Well, we're done. Did you guys want to get an overhead of this one before we wrap up? There it is. So that is a roasted. Woohoo!
Great job.
Thanks, Billy. All right. Well, we did it.
Well, cheers to us.
It's another episode down.
27:30. We did
Happy
it.
Thanksgiving. Join us next time for Two Jews Making Food.
For more
and for more schmaltz and shtick. And sweet potatoes and butterboards and l'chaim.
brown sugar,
And brown sugar, l'chaim. Happy holidays.